Et ailleurs au Québec, sur la Côte-Nord peut-être? Et ailleurs au Québec, sur la Côte-Nord, je veux dire, probablement qu'il pourra se présenter ailleurs que sur la Côte-Nord. Pour l'année?
On veut. On va commencer par compter du américain.
Oui. Ça va bien pas pour faire de visite de ce genre. En fait, ça fait de la pression.
Non, ça va. On va faire la vie avec ça, puis on va faire avec lui.
For the ancient Greeks, there was something divine about madness. Mania was the highest form of poetic inspiration. Dionysus, the most dangerous, but also the most sublime of gods. During the Christian Middle Ages, madness was associated with the demonic, and if they bothered to treat it at all, it was through forms of exorcism, more or less horrific, more or less inhuman, from our enlightened standards. With the rise of modern medical science, madness was seen as an illness. Millions of girls were rounded up, taken off their shipbed and shot up in psychiatric wards. What Michel Foucault called the Great Internal. As for the 20th century, it brought many changes in the classification and treatment of mental diseases, and it's that unfinished story we're going to talk about today.
Oui, exactement.
Et tu l'as fait ce soir?
Oui, avec dans mon spectacle ce soir.
Alors on y va.
Studies have shown that overcrowding among rats and primates leads to stress, and stress leads to faulty cognition and dysfunctional behavior. This is bad news for those who conduct such experiments, that is the key. As human civilization advances on its path to nowhere, our habitats get more and more overcrowded, and we all get more and more stressed out. This in turn leads to more and more neurasthenia and neurosis. It seems that every week a new psychic pathology comes into existence, one that no one had ever heard of before. Troubled NFL running back Ricky Williams recently went on the Oprah show and declared that he suffered from acute shyness when he was an adolescent.
Well, I moved back on the street, and it's really disorientating being here because usually in the places that I go, I can
Everyone knows that capitalism is constantly engender new desires by inventing the product that will satisfy them. But is it not crazy to contrive new, non-existent medical conditions so as to market their putative cures? One sometimes wonders whether our entire civilization is going insane even as we speak, and we along with it, without our realizing. I don't believe in universal standards of normality. The norms, or what counts as normal, change from century to century and from culture to culture. What is important is that there be a general agreement about the new norms. For in the absence of such agreement, we all go mad, even when we're sane. Nietzsche put it best when he wrote, "The greatest danger that always hovered over humanity and still hovers over is the eruption of madness," which means the eruption of arbitrariness, feeling, seeing, and hearing. The enjoyment of the mind's lack of discipline, the joy of human abundance. Not truth and certainty for the opposite of the world of madman, but the universality of the universal force or fate, some non-arbitrary character judgments. And man's greatest labor so far has been to reach agreement about very many things and to submit to a law of agreement, regardless of whether these things are true or false. This is the discipline of the mind, second about madness. Mania was the highest form of poetic inspiration. Dionysus, the most dangerous, but also the most sublime of gods. During the Christian Middle Ages, madness was associated with the ancient Greeks. There was something divine about madness. Mania was the highest form of poetic inspiration. Dionysus, the most dangerous, but also the most sublime of gods. During the Christian Middle Ages, madness was associated with the demonic, and if they bothered to treat it at all, it was through forms of exorcism, more or less mystic, more or less inhuman, from our enlightened state. With the rise of modern medical science, madness was seen as an illness. Schools of Europe were rounded up, taken off their ships, and shut away outside.
Écoute, on se croise les doigts pour toi, on te dit le mot cambronne pour ce soir, on est derrière toi. Et nul doute, moi j'ai vu déjà d'une façon ou d'une autre chanter. Te rappelles-tu quand on s'était parlé la première fois, il y a quelques années? Tu te rappelles à quel point tu avais tellement modestie, tu devais pas venir parler au micro. Il y a quelqu'un qui a appuyé sur les bons.
Ouais, bah il faut qu'on colle un peu. On l'a vu, tant mieux, c'est mieux.
Oui, tant mieux. Et on est derrière toi. Je sais que tu as quelques hommes ce soir, je te laisse aller, il y a d'autres entrevues qui t'attendent. Et puis, on va suivre ça avec beaucoup d'intérêt.
Adolescent anorexic, particularly young anorexic, who is much more malleable to treatment and to live in a controlled environment. That environment is called the family. And my colleague, Dr. Block, pediatrics.
Unlike Dr. Sutton, how many years earlier, my father committed me through the police for homicide, suicide, threatening bodily harm to my sister and my mother, running around screaming naked, completely outrageous proclamations. But he was a very rich, influential man, and he just called the police department, and then he played me this long line. It was quite a scene. I was used to getting barbiturates from my parents because they couldn't really deal with any emotional hassles, so they figured, let's just tone her down. So the funny thing was, they woke me up every few hours, or maybe 5 hours, and they would go a couple more minutes. This was years before the hospital seemed to exist, and I should have not been right at all. And of course, growing up with my mother, so I didn't argue about they didn't do the pills or anything. But I must have been very stoned when they finally woke me up and said, you have a temperature of 105. And I didn't even think. I just believed them. And they said that an ambulance was coming to take me to Cottage Hospital, where I was born.
With the rise of modern medical science, madness was seen as an illness. The fools of Europe were rounded up, taken off their ships, and shut up in psychiatric wards in what Michel Foucault called the Great Internment. As for the 20th century, it brought many changes in the classification and the treatments of mental diseases, and it's that unfinished story we're going to talk about today.
So I got in the back, and it was, one of those regular police cars spinning between you and the police, and we started off to Santa Barbara from the west. And then I noticed that my father was driving a big 300B Mercedes behind the police car. And if I'm supposed to be comfortable and I'm sick, I'd be a lot better off in that big car rather than the back seat than in the back of a police car.
Skinner's pigeons and the casinos at Las Vegas, they use Skinner's paradigms to reinforce behavior. And pretty soon she was walking down town, and we just generalized that to various circumstances, and she was pretty free. So here we've just taken a very simple approach of positive reinforcement to enhance a particular behavior that she needed to enhance.
Mm-hmm. With no need of medication.
With no need of medication at all, exactly.
Your area of now with eating disorders that you spent a lot of time on, is it the same sort of thing that you try to do when you're dealing with things like anorexia and obesity?
Well, let's leave obesity out. Let's just stay with eating disorders for a minute. Yes, absolutely. Well, for the moment, for anorexia nervosa, there is not at this point, there is not but a single study that would suggest any medication.